How do you heal from a tragic event like the recent gang incident? What do you think people need who have been affected, and what have you seen in your faith culture that has helped people?
Look, to be honest, I can't say that I've ever experienced a traumatic event as the result of gang violence, but I have experienced a traumatic event, not similar, but I guess the same emotions and negative impacts that can happen as a result of any trauma, really. So as a young person, I experienced a traumatic event that had a very profound impact on my life. As a result of that, I was a very angry young person. I dealt with it through drugs and alcohol, unhealthy relationships. Some of the common things that I went through is depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, suicidal attempts, and I guess, I try to take myself back there when I was a young person and try to remember the feelings and the emotions that I felt at the time and what I feel when I go back and I try to think about how I felt and how my whānau felt. What I do remember is I just wanted to feel like I was being heard, that I was being listened to, that someone understood what I was going through. Back then we didn't have the supports that you have now. A lot of whānau and families weren't equipped to deal with any kind of trauma. It was just something that, things like that just weren't spoken about. Although I felt like I had an incredible amount of love from my whānau, I just still felt like they still weren't equipped to be able to help me deal with that in my life. I guess nowadays, I think the bonus is, and I would like to encourage all rangatahi, all mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, that there is support out there. There's a lot of providers and organisations that offer, counselling, activities for the youth, mentoringships, there's kapahaka, there's a lot of supports out there, and I think it's about just tapping into what you feel comfortable with. I also get that it's not something that will happen overnight. There is a process with grief. And so I guess when you're ready, I encourage you just to talk to someone like I did. Talk to whoever it is you feel comfortable with, or you feel like you've got that rapport and that you can trust, whether it's your kapahaka tutor, whether it's a teacher, whoever that person is for you. And to remember that, when you're going through, trauma, or any kind of event, just remember that there is people out there that care for you, there is people out there that love you, and there's also people out there that are willing to listen to you. So never feel like you're alone. There's a lot of people out there that are experiencing the same thing. And also getting involved, what I have seen that's worked in the past is people getting involved in groups that similar people have been through tragic circumstances, so you guys, can connect because you know what each other's feeling. You know the mamae, the pōuri, the sorrow. So yeah, I just encourage you with that. So kia ora.